It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm your host, the man sitting in the middle, Ernie Johnson, with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Boy, what a treat. The NBA postseason begins. Tonight we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Atlanta Hawks. Looking at the Hawks, the second seed in the East, a confident team entering these playoffs. They're looking to make a deep run and contend for a title. And this is it, Shaq. 16 teams left. Start of the NBA playoffs. What do the higher seeds need?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. The Atlanta Hawks look to show the world that their motivation can overpower the doubters and carve the path to success. The first step starts tonight against the Toronto Raptors.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. It's the Toronto Raptors taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Take a look at the Hawks. The tension is electric, and the importance is critical as they have a chance in their own building to take Game 1 of the series.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Stoudemire. Price is out there with Gervin. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Thurman in at the center, locking down the middle.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
The shot's good from Paul.
And the thing about Paul, despite his listed size, he's comfortable operating inside.
Price with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Butler. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Shaq. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the night. Free throw, good Butler.
What I like about Jimmy Butler, he excels on both ends of the floor.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
Paul kicks to O'Neal. He dishes it to George. Yes, that goes in.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throw tonight. That free throw good from George. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Gervin against Miller. From 13, it's the front of the rim and out.
Well, this is what happens when you're a threat down low. You attract a lot of defensive attention.
In Atlanta again with the bucket.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Pass to Butler. Over George. And the Raptors miss again. The Hawks have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
Shots good from Butler. And so George will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 5-point game. From deep. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And it's Butler with the jam.
He's a terror in the open court. Butler can beat you with power or finesse. It doesn't matter.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Lloyd Pierce.
Said he thinks his team is in a good place mentally and should come out strong tonight. Coach told me, we know this is the kind of moment where heroes are made. And GOATs as well. All eyes are going to be on us. And I told our guys that this is our time to shine. Well, we'll see if they can do that, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Gervin kicks to Stoudemire. Back to Gervin. Just 4 to shoot. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
silky smooth. I tell you, Gervin can make it look as easy as a free throw, but defensively, boy, is he difficult to stop.
Miller, the pass to O'Neal. Over Thurman. Shaq's shot is off.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
A putback.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And there's the pass to Thurman. They get it again. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Nate Thurman is the charter member of one of the NBA's most exclusive clubs. First player in league history to ever record a quadruple-double. Very few guys have pulled that one.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. The 3 from George. Unable to get that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stoudemire, no good.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
You know, because it's all about timing, just unable to connect. One of those plays you really want back.
And George kicks to Paul. Off target from outside. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Fires from deep. And it's Gervin missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Butler dishes to Price. Butler passes to Price. Here's Thurman, defended by Paul. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Marcus All's checked in for O'Neal. Here's Gervin. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Gervin's got his second bucket of the night.
He's just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense regardless of the situation.
Miller outside, passes it to Gasol. It's tipped.
I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
The Raptors have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Gervin. The Hawks trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Paul. Here's Wallace. Good work defensively by Stoudemire.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Miller against Gervin. Count it, good. Gervin's got 9.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
And George kicks to Wallace. They need this one. Paul dishes to Wallace. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Ball looking over the floor. Dish now to Wallace. Clock at 4. From deep, George.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Pass to Price. Over Paul. That's good from Price. The assist by Butler. And it's a 9-point Toronto lead.
And what it looks like now, guys, their confidence is growing, and so is this lead.
But they can't just sit back and enjoy it. They need to keep up the momentum.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And the Hawks making a change here. Bagley's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Darren Collison, he's checked in for Price. A drive by Paul over Collison. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got his third basket of the night right there.
Right there from mid-range. This is where Paul's craftiness is magnified.
Pass to Gervin. Fires for three. Bagley with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Gervin outside. Outside Butler. Here's Stoudemire. Toronto working the ball around now. Gervin against Miller. Puts it up from 15, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. Miller against Gervin. Paul with the steal. And it's Miller in the corner. Good, and Paul gets the assist. That's 7 points for Tiny. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Gervin against Miller. And that one's good. Gervin's got 11 points.
See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been lit this quarter.
Gasol finds George. Paul against Collison, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I know it has to be hard for defenders guarding Chris Paul. Very shifty and crafty, knows how to draw fouls.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And that one falls for Paul. Robert Covington's checked in for the Hawks. And Toronto also making a switch. Carroll's checked in. Raptors have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Down low, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now Covington. Feeds to Bagley. A rebound by Thurman. Thurman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw, good Butler. And the Raptors making a change here. House is checked in. And so Butler nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 4. And stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Atlanta's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. The pass to Bagley. Kicks it to Gasol. Miller, the pass to Paul. 5 on the clock. Over Collison. Paul's shot is off.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. He'll take that every time.
To the middle, Covington with the steal. To the inside, Miller. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 9 points for Tiny.
The capacity at 7'1" to just survey the floor. You're not going to impede Gasol's vision.
Collison inside, defended by Paul. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the Raptors miss again. Miller surveying the floor. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Inside, here's Butler, and there's the feed to Carroll. Collison against Paul. Left side, Butler. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot up.
I love how Jimmy Butler let the play develop, how he's learned to trust his vision.
Collison against Paul. He feeds it to Gasol. Drilled from 11 feet out. Raptors with the lead. And here's Collison. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
He's been so consistent scoring the basketball. It has helped him tack on to this lead.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
One of the most vocal players in this league, CP3 is known as a tremendous leader.
The Hawks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Free throw, good. Paul. So both teams changing it up here. And so Paul nails both of them. And here are the Raptors now. Here is House. He kicks it to Butler. 3 seconds left. Doesn't go for him. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Toronto. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this.
18.
Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine. So,
you know, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
Protecting that rim early on, that's been a big factor for them tonight.
Well, you can erase a lot of defensive mistakes when you have shot blockers lurking in the background.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Toronto right now, they've got Jimmy Butler. Porter is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Carroll in at the 4 slot.
And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well. Sleepy Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
That one drops. He ties it up. Raptors shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. House kicks to Butler. Over Starks, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. 15 points for Butler.
Everything's been working for Butler tonight. He's developing the identity of a superstar.
Here's Shaq, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Hawks have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And that one misses. Walls is checked in for Bagley. Mark Price, he's checked in for the Raptors. He hits the second from the line. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Fires, high post. Jump shot is good that time. Price has got his second basket of the night.
The defense has to be better. When he gets those looks, he usually knocks them down with ease, like he did there.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Carroll. It's House outside. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Porter. Dishes to Price. On the clock. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Porter, no luck.
He's an okay long-range shooter, but not with a defender right in his face.
Here's Starks. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
The defense looks done right now. No hustle or real desire to get stops.
Shot from free throw range, and they pick up 2. Porter's got his first 2 points.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Price against Starks. Price the pass to Kira. No one covering. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Passes it to O'Neal. Excellent D from Cantor.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Price outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Starks.
And a mistake by the defense. Not a guy you want to send to the free throw line. Price is a knockdown shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Price. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Hawks trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. George is checked in. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. House kicks to Porter. Pass to Carroll. And there's the foul, and it's on Garbage Man. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Well, he has to be careful now. He doesn't want to pick up that 3rd foul this early.
Gervin outside. Clock at 6. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Stoudemire the pass to Gervin. Just 5 to shoot. Cantor dishes to Gervin. Shoots over Starks. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Hard to maintain your discipline, but obviously this was the game plan coming in, and they're carrying it out.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Floyd. Pass to Starks. Outside, George. It's the front of the rim and out.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And Porter drops them both. For Atlanta, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. O'Neal passes to George, and George with the stuff.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
And there's the pass to Stoudemire. Out to Price. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. The Hawks trail by 11. Starks, kicks to Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. And once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Price, the pass to Gervin. It's in and good for his sixth field goal in 10 attempts.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster league that's taking a life of its own. This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
Porter against George. Stoudemire kicks to Price. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Stoudemire. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Price has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Gervin against Starks. That's tipped, and they get it back. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Wallace.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Price to Gervin, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And the Hawks making a change here. Ball finds George. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 8 points.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
To the right side. Porter with the steal. To the middle. Here's Gervin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And the first one drops. Marc Gasol's checked in for Atlanta. And the Raptors also making a change. Butler, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Paul with the ball for Atlanta. Down by 12. O'Neal dishes to George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
It's Gervin on the wing. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Here's Gasol, and the rejection by Stoudemire. Gervin against Miller. And Gervin kicks to Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Jimmy Butler is really forcing the issue, leaving the defense no choice but to foul him.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Bagley, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Toronto also making a switch. Darren Collison, he's checked in for Mark Price. Nobody near George. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. A drive by Collison. Right through the D for the layup. Collison's got the lead up to 14 now for Toronto.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Miller against Gervin. Miller, the pass to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. It's deflected. Bagley. Toronto grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
With the fadeaway. And another basket for Toronto.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Miller outside. No good on the triple. Raptors leading by 16. George with the ball. 12 points for him. Atlanta again missing. 3-pointer, Butler. He can't get that one, so Atlanta will take it the other way.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Here's Paul, and the rejection by Stoudemire. Collison against Paul. It's Gervin on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. Free throw good, Gervin. Atlanta making a switch here. Covington's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Carroll's checked in.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side. And that can always help a team's cause.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
And here's Toronto. They're on a 14-6 run. Collison to Gervin. Over Paul. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Gervin's got 30 points.
Yeah, what a quarter for him. Firing on all cylinders, putting this team in a good place.
Bagley the pass to George. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
They double him with George, and it's Paul George with the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good. Good on both. The Hawks trail by 18. Kicks it to Paul. Back to George. And a miss there on the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Gervin. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
12 seconds left here in the second. Now here's Collison. Gets it off, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through for the Raptors. Boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, I really like...
And that's going to do it.
Welcome back, folks. Always so much activity going on here in the bustling metropolis of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. You know, George Gervin has been really making it happen.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
Paul George is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Miller. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Paul in at the one spot. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce. Gervin against Miller. And that one's good. Gervin.
And just carrying over from his last game. Completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And he makes the first. Wallace is checked in for the Hawks. That one falls, so he hits both of them. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Miller kicks to O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Paul. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 17. Miller, the pass to O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Paul. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got 12. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Price looking it over. He kicks it to Butler. Gervin outside. Shot, high post. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
George passes to Wallace. He dishes it to O'Neal. Back to Wallace. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. 2 on the clock, and it's good. 2 points. He's got 11.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Inside. Here's Gervin, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
He just never gives up on any play, any shot. He's always battling in the paint. He's one of the best at that position.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Shaq down low. Right block shot, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Still doing his part, but it hasn't been enough. They need some kind of spark.
And Gervin kicks to Butler. Price outside. Stolen by George, and they're moving it up. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
That's just hustle by Jimmy Butler. Did not give up on that look. Opponents, they don't get clean looks when he's around.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Here's Gervin, and Miller with the block. Gervin with the steal. To the inside, Thurman. That's good in its price with the assist. Thurman's got 4 points this quarter.
Gorgeous reverse. Terrific body control in traffic.
Paul passes to O'Neal. Back to Paul. Out to Miller. Beyond the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
And that's going to happen. Paul recognizes the imbalance in the defense. Delivers a perfect pass.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Overall, it hasn't been pretty for his team, but he has shot the ball well.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Raptors. Pass to Thurman. Outside Porter. He's looking for Stoudemire and finds him over Wallace. And Stoudemire, the bucket on the assist from Porter. Stoudemire's got his second bucket of the night.
Right now, he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
And George kicks to Shaq. It falls for his seventh bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Raptors leading by 11. Pass to Stoudemire. Over Wallace. Stoudemire, no good. They swipe it. Here's Thurman. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And so George will bring it up for the Hawks. Out to the right wing. Shaq dishing to George. He's shooting free throws, number 4 and 5 here. That's good from George. No good on the second free throw. Toronto, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 saves.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Gervin passes to Thurman. Stoudemire kicks to Price. Shot clock at 5. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Especially at that kind of height disadvantage. You're looking to score the ball or at least draw the foul.
The Hawks trail by 11. Pass to O'Neal. In the corner, George with it. Over Porter. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
To the middle, and that one's good. Gervin's got 40 points.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Low block shot. They get the rebound, and it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
So it's Atlanta now. It's a 13-point game. Here's Floyd. Rebound by the Raptors. Thurman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gervin, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with with it. Nice.
Wallace kicks to George. Now the pass to O'Neal. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 at that basket.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Porter passes to Gervin. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Thurman's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
Toronto leading by 15. Price to Gervin, and stolen by Miller. Here's Floyd, guarded by Price. Floyd passes to Miller. At the top of the key, Wallace. Back to Miller. They get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Gervin kicks to Collison. Nice defense from Wallace. The Hawks trail by 14. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Toronto shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Covington with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Outside for Starks. Passes to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. 4-3. Covington sinks the triple. Covington's got it back down to within single digits for Atlanta. Gervin outside. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Carroll's to Gervin. They double him with Wallace. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Hawks now. Carroll finds Collison. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by O'Neal. It's 2-on-1. Pushing it up. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Miller.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, reason why they have found their shooting stroke. Their offense is clicking.
Thurman, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Sheer hustle and will out there. He wanted the ball more, and he went up and got it with some style.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he hits the first of 3. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Miller. Butler, he's checked in for Toronto. And he nails the 3rd. 1:20 left in the 3rd. Collison kicks to Carroll. That one, no good. Nice defense from Wallace. Here's Shaq. A rebound by Thurman.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
But they recover it. Collison against Paul. Just 5 on the clock. And yes, it's good. Thurman's got 10 points in just the second half.
I love the adjustments he's made here in the second half, getting the looks he wants now and shooting a much higher percentage.
Count that one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Raptors leading by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Butler dishes to Collison. Out to the wing. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Kicks to Carroll. Raptors moving the ball around. Butler, no good. It's Covington on the wing. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. It's the Raptors. They're up by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Jimmy Butler, and it's House in at the 2 spot. Collison against Paul. He kicks to O'Neal. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. O'Neal's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Atlanta. Collison, the pass to Carroll. Here is House, covered by Starks. Down low, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
House kicks to Collison. Pass to Butler. It's hauled in by George. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. Wallace, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one. And that one falls for Collison.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And the Hawks making a change here. Miller's checked in. And it's Paul with the ball for Atlanta. Outside, George. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. The Raptors making a switch here. Rice is checked in. The shot's good from Shaq.
On the attack, he has that ability, trying to close this one out.
Yeah, and the rim protection, not there. You expect someone to at least come over and contest.
Pass to Thurman. Butler in the corner. Oh, in the jam by Butler.
Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
Paul kicks to George. Back to Paul. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's O'Neal. There's the dish to Wallace. 4 on the clock. Here's George. Again, the Hawks score.
And the mid-range mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Toronto calls timeout. One guy has been getting it done is Shaquille O'Neal.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. He is not happy with the perimeter defense. He said, guys, our three-point line is too lax, and they're getting wide-open shots. Got to get over screens and get on top of them and get them off the line. We'll see if they get the message, guys.
Thank you, David.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Price, the pass to Gervin. Price outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Stoudemire. It counts, and the foul. That's on Shaq.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
You see why his number's being called dangerous score down the stretch.
Ball against Price. O'Neal misses.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And that one is good.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, this is when you need them, late in the game. It's not all about scoring.
Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Thurman. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Price to Gervin. Feeds it to Barnes. Wallace outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the first one at the line is good. Cantor, he's checked in for Barnes. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Gervin. Dishes it to Price. Six to shoot. Rebounded by the Hawks. O'Neal's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Butler. And stolen by Miller. It's George on the wing. Inside. Hall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Enes Kanter.
Chris Paul did a nice job with the pump fake, getting his defender up in the air.
And Paul drills both of them. Toronto trailing. And here's Price. Now the pass to Kanter. Butler finds Stoudemire. Shot clock at 5. And they get it. And that's 2 points on the layup. Stoudemire's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
On the wing, Miller. Wallace left side. Back to Shaq. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Butler feeling it out a bit. To the inside. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And here's Price. He brings it up for Toronto. Passes it to Butler. To the paint. Here's Stoudemire. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And George kicks to Shaq. 8 feet away. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Enes Kanter. The first one falls. O'Neal hits them both. Toronto, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Gervin. It's blocked by Shaq. Ball against Price. Paul dishes to Miller. And there's the feed to Wallace. Paul outside. Over Price. Pocket 6. Nice shot from the wing. And that's 18 points for Chris Paul.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Kanter to Gervin. He gets that one. Gervin's got 44.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
George passes to O'Neal. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Toronto, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Stoudemire finds Kanter. Back to Stoudemire. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gervin. That one's not going to go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. But they get it back. Another shot, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. O'Neal's got 37.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points. And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Paul kicks to George. Back to Paul. On the wing, Miller shoots it. They get it back. And it's blocked. But they recover it. Back to Paul. Pass to George. They shoot again. And 3 chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score. Butler against George. To tie it up. And the bucket is good from Butler in deep. Butler's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Atlanta calls timeout. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, George Gervin.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Here's Miller. That's good from Shaq on the assist by Miller. Miller's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, in a close game, it's nice to have him on your side. He's gone 7 of 9 here in the fourth to give them some life.
He dishes it to Paul. A floater. That one goes. Count it. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
I love seeing Chris Paul come alive on these possessions. He's an exceptional shooter who does not back away in big moments.
Gervin against Miller. Now here's Gervin. He's covered closely. Fades away. Atlanta with the rebound.
Great position down low. He had more time to get that shot off than I think he realized.
George passes to O'Neal. Back to George. And he gets it to go. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen and went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
Ball against Price. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Paul. Pass to Miller. Gervin with the steal.
And definitely playing the opponent, but also they're playing against the clock.
I think that's the thing. You can't give away 1 second now. You're toast.
That one's in there. The Hawks' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Price. And it's Paul with the ball for the Hawks. Inside. It's tipped and stolen by Butler. And here's the fast break. Price leading the way. First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both good from the line that time.
The perfect guy to have on the line right now.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
To the inside. Stolen by O'Neal. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 4. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Price, the rejection by Paul. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Two shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Wow, stepping up in the clutch. Great way to end this.
And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 6. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
They need to work on getting a clean, quality look from the perimeter here. That should be their focus.
Price to Gervin. There's the pass to Stoudemire. Butler up top. Gervin with it. Lets it go. And again, Toronto no up. And so the Hawks take the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical